Hello everyone. Yes, I've done it. I've went to a baritone tuning again. Basically, I already have two basses. I have two P basses. This thing, I was hoping it would be more like kind of like a baritone in the registry of a bass, but it's just a bass. So I went and got the Ernie Ball baritone slinkies. And basically, when I went from the original strings to the Ernie Ball 6-string bass strings, all I had to do was on the bridge, I just had to bore out the E string because I could get it in there, but I don't know if I could have gotten it out there. So I just did a little bit of bore on the hole on the tailpiece there. And the nut was already cut. The tuners were fine. And I just had to adjust the truss rod just a slight bit. Now, going from the Ernie Ball 6-string bass strings to the Ernie Ball baritone strings, I really didn't have to adjust the truss rod at all. It stayed where it was at, and the tension felt about the same. It was just higher up in pitch. The intonation, the 3 high strings didn't need adjusting, and the 3 low strings just needed a tiny bit of adjusting. And the only other thing I did was something I was going to do anyway, was I noticed the neck pickup is a lot lower output than the bridge pickup, so I raised all the pull pieces to compensate for the volume. And so far I'm really liking it. And next up, we're going to be going to the garage, and you're going to be able to hear this thing in baritone mode. I think when I originally modded it to bass 6, I just did a quick clip with the original strings on it, and then I switched it over. Nando should be there, so this might be the first time he actually gets to hear it in baritone mode and see what he thinks. Maybe even put it through his katana there for some high gain fun. I'm shooting this with the GoPro. I know I never would do that again, but I was watching the video where I said I reset the SD card, and it clicked a light bulb in my head where I went, oh, I have 2 SD cards. And that's so like me to reset one, see how it goes, and then I'll do the other one later. And never did, and just forgot. And that would explain why it's been sporadic, because I go between both SD cards. So I actually reformatted both SD cards. I tested it out on Saturday. I filmed a bunch, didn't lose one clip, and right now I'm just using it for unimportant things. This is something that I can refilm real quick if this clip gets lost. But anyway, enough of the talking. It's time for the rockin'. Here, let's go.
And the son was the cool one, and she's the nerd, and then
Don't play it yet. So, what I've done is, it was a bass when you saw it.
Okay.
Now it's a baritone like it's supposed to be. So it's in. You can drop it like a guitar too, but it's in standard right now. So if you want to test it out and see what you think,
It is pretty too.
it is pretty, like, especially with that strap too. No, it's in B.
Oh, this is in B.
Yeah.
Right now I'm in B?
You're in B.
You can tell I'm in B?
Well, no. Actually, now it's in drop A because you dropped the
Oh, before, because you said it was a standard, right?
B standard, yeah.
Oh, B standard.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's a baritone, so that's now you're in drop A.
Oh. This one, when you turn up more, it
sounds better. Yeah, that's where they were at. I'll try it clean. That's another thing. Like go clean and then like try chords. The theme song to Twin Peaks was on a baritone that don. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. It's probably higher up, but it's like yeah.
Very good.
Because I had it in my closet and it was still strung up as a bass, and I was just like I already have two other basses, so it's just kind of like, so I'm like, I'll try it out in baritone and see how it goes, you know. Yeah, I just wanted to show it, and then you have the official more metally rig. Mine's more of an indie rig, so
right.
You know, you could show the chugs. I did it on I played it on my Line 6 on the VST, the Helix Native, and it sounded really fucking heavy with the, you know, the high gain they have on there. So it was like kind of cool. I might on recording I might layer my distortion with that or something like that. I'll see. You know,
we should use it on the new recordings somehow.
Yeah, you could. You gotta because like just the fact that it's a fatter string and it's 30. That's a 30 inch rate scale. So it's like a bigger scale. So it's gonna sound thicker regardless, even if you're playing the same high. You know.
Are you doing a review video on this guitar? Or just
no, I just was showing that it's down in baritone now. Cause the only thing I recorded of it being in baritone was when I bought it. I just did like quick like chords and then switched it over and showed it in bass, and that was the only time. Those are Ernie Ball baritone slinky strings, so you can stick those on your guitar and.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, that is all we must get to making a music video for Salute, which will be out basically after, probably maybe before this comes out.
Friday, yeah.
If it comes out this Friday, this is coming out on Monday. So if this, I'll leave the link below. Check it out. The new song by Halcyon.